Monthly horoscopes. Before going into it, only 4% of you are actually subscribed, so if you end up this video useful, please subscribe. It's free and you can always change your mind. Scorpio Monthly Horoscope for April 2021. Scorpio Health Horoscope. The stars have put up a protective shield as it were to keep disease away from you. In the coming period, you should be able to remain quite fit most of the time. There are grounds, however, for you to be careful about any sudden fever or inflammation, which must be promptly treated. This done, you can forget about any further consequences. There will be none. The environment also will be the key factor in controlling your state of health. Nothing untoward is indicated, but you might as well remain careful about staying away from unpleasant places and people. Some care of the sort indicated should see you fare well during this month. Scorpio Finance Forecast. Nothing very encouraging about your financial prospects this month in the augury from the stars. Any dispute or litigation that you might be involved in would almost certainly be decided against you. You must work hard to get the decision deferred on any such dispute to a later and more favorable period. There is every chance that any pending loan applications or a new proposal for fresh advances from a bank would not be approved or delayed on one count or the other. Further, the climate would not be congenial for the investment or the launching of new projects. There could easily get struck. Artists of all descriptions are unlikely to fare very well, and it would be a wise policy for them to make provisions for a lean period. Scorpio Career and Profession Predictions. There is very little of an encouraging nature in the stars this month for your professional prospects. Despite a lot of hard work, there is little likelihood of realizing expected gains. In fact, you would find it hard to get things done, with subordinates not being very compliant, and superiors uncooperative. Such leadership qualities as you possess, may not be of much use in carrying out your tasks. There is some comfort in the fact that association with learned people of spiritual stature would enrich your life to some extent. This interaction may enable some of you to do useful social or religious work. Writers, too, may be able to perform at best at the average level. Scorpio Education Horoscope. There is nothing particularly favorable about the augury from the stars, insofar as your educational endeavors are concerned. Technical students may find themselves working much harder than usual for inferior results. Even the level of skills may be below average. However, there is nothing absolute, but can be set right with a certain amount of determination and the extra effort involved. Those pursuing languages and journalism would also be affected adversely in a similar manner, as also will people pursuing accountancy of any sort. Those sitting for any competitive examination would do well to go in for extra coaching, since this could be the deciding factor under the circumstances. Scorpio Travel Forecast. An excellent month, to reap a good harvest of gains from travel, since the augury from the stars is quite encouraging on this score. Most of you would travel quite a bit by rail or by road in the pursuit of your objectives. Further, there is every likelihood that those who undertaking trip to foreign lands for business purposes should be eminently successful in their pursuits. Travel would not only be a pleasure but also open new vistas of opportunity for most of you. Scorpio Family Prospects. There is little cheer for your family welfare this month, in the augury from the stars. There is a distinct possibility that some of you would develop strained relations with your brothers, leading to extremely unpleasant situations. You must draw on your reserves to remain calm and refuse to be provoked into any kind of confrontation. The family atmosphere would also leave much to be desired, and your relations with your maternal relations could particularly come under strain. The affairs of your children would require closer security, and you should devote more time and energy to this. Scorpio children predictions. This month the children of many of you may well go on to make significant achievements, since the stars are quite favorably disposed on this score. Those with leadership qualities could become team captains in some sport, or get elected to an important office in their institution. Students of accountancy would also fare quite well. Those pursuing the fine arts may similarly have an excellent spell of creative activity. In fact, most of them would fare quite well in their studies or extracurricular activities. There is little doubt that at least some of you would set some records. Please subscribe the channel, and thanks for watching.